Hello, good morning everybody. Today we are discussing about the types of flowchart. In previous video we saw the examples of the flowchart, means how we can draw the flowchart of any particular program. We discussed in previous video advantages and disadvantages of flowchart also. So in today's video we are discussing the types of flowchart. There are three types of flowchart. First one is process flowchart, data flowchart, business process modeling, diagram. These are the three steps of flowchart, three types of the flowchart. We will see one by one here. First one is process flowchart. What do you mean by process flowchart? See here, process flowchart is a diagram that illustrates and analyzes the overall flow of activities in producing a product or service. Means it shows the flow of the logic, means whatever logic we are using in our program, so it shows the flow of logic activities and services which is always used in process engineering and chemical industry. In engineering and chemical industry we are using this type of flowchart. If you want to declare they are using the engineering and chemical industry, they are using the process type of flowchart. So this type of flowchart can be used for oil and petroleum refining. This type of flowchart they are using for oil and petroleum refining, natural gas systems, then green energy such as wind and solar power. There also they are using the flowchart, process flowcharts, water treatment and processes, electrical power plants. In electrical power plants, there also they are using the process flowchart. See how it looks like the process flowchart. See here, we will see. See, this is the diagram of the process flowchart. Means how it executes process, means it has some particular process. It shows the particular process of that system, means how it works step by step. It shows the process of that system. See here, in chemical industry it shows the process, means how it will work, how it process, how it will happen. It shows the process, so we can call it as a process flowchart. This is the diagram of the process flowchart. In chemical industry normally we are using the process flowchart. See here, here we are using for chemical industry. See here, we are using here testing tubes. This is bottles and everything. So we are using the process flowchart. And then next second type is data flowchart. Data flowchart means what? One of the main tools for structure analysis, shows the way data is processed. Data is processed. We can use the data flowchart for data means what? See, if you are using the if you want to explain your flowchart, we are using the data, mean different data. So one of the main tool for structure analysis, shows the way of data is process, means whatever data we are using, it will how it will process. It shows the data flowchart. We can use the data flowchart for data management. To manage the data, means whatever data we are using, to manage the data we are using the data flowchart. And overview of the system, visualization of data processing. See here, this is the diagram of the data flowchart. See, these all are the here these all are the data we are using to declare. Using arrow, it shows the data. This is called as a data. This is external entity. Then process, means exact process what will happen. Then what are the processes happening, and internal and external entity. So this type of diagram is called as a data flowchart. Then business process modeling diagram. Business process modeling diagram means what? A graphical representation for specifying business processes in a workflow is used for creating graphical models of business process operations. Means we are using graphical models for our business, that is called as a business process modeling diagram. This type of flowchart can use analytical representation of business processes. To represent the business, analytical representation of the business, we are using the business process modeling diagram. Then illustrating business processes of an organization means, see here, if you want to show the different processes of your business processes, so we use this business process modeling diagram. Then process improvement, then simplifying understanding of business activities, flow and processes. See, this type of diagram is called as a business process modeling notation diagram. It looks like this is one of the diagram of the business process modeling. Means what are the process we are using in our business, it shows the in diagrammatical format. Okay, then features of flowchart. What are the features of flowchart? Flowchart, easy flowcharting means it is very easy to draw the flowchart, because there are some particular symbols for particular steps. We are using the particular symbols. See here, for example, if you want to draw the start and stop, if you want to draw the start, if you want to write down the start and stop step, we are using the oval symbol. It shows the oval symbol shows the start and stop of the flow chart. Then if you want to declare the input and output statements, we are using here parallelogram. It has some particular diagram. If you want to attach the two symbols, we are using here connectors. Means we are using here arrows to connect the two symbols, and arrow shows the flow of the logics also. If you want to show the mathematical formula, means whatever mathematical formula you are using in your program, so we are using here rectangle to show the mathematical formula. Then if you are using any conditions in your program, we are using the rhombus or diamond symbol. It shows the two-way result, either it is true or false. If the condition is true, true part will execute. If the condition is false, false part will execute. It shows the two-way result. So we are using for conditions diamond symbol, means rhombus symbol. Then if you want to use the looping conditions in your program, for example for conditions, so use the hexagon symbol to show the for conditions. And then these are symbols we are using in flowchart. Then easy flowcharting, using that symbols, it is very easy to draw the flowchart of any particular program. So it is easy flowcharting. No plugging required. Multi-page flowchart. See here, multi-page flowchart. If you want to draw the flowchart on multiple page, because your flowchart is bigger, so it will not fit in one page. So we are using the multiple page to draw that flowchart. So if you want to draw the multiple page flowchart, so we are using here connectors. There are two connectors, small circle and off page connector. What is the use of that? See here, if you draw the half flowchart on front page, there is no space to draw the other diagram. If you want to continue that flowchart on next page, so use on front page small circle. It shows the connection of the means other part of the flowchart on next page. Go to the next page and draw their off page symbol. It shows the means other front part of the flowchart on first page, means it will continue on the next page. So we are using here connectors, small circle and off page, to connect the flowchart on multiple page. So we can draw the flowchart on multiple page also using the connectors. Then source code to flowcharts means whatever code we are using, means whatever conditions, formulas, any statements we are using. So source code to flowchart, it shows the flow of logic of the program. Then script to flowchart means whatever script you are using in your program, so we use the symbols to draw that script on that flowchart. These are the features of the flowchart. It is very easy to understanding purpose also. If you see the diagram, flowchart of any particular program, it shows the logic of the program, how it will work step by step. Step by step means user easily understand the logic of the program. It will help to understand the program logic. Then pseudocode. Pseudocode means what? See, pseudocode, we will discuss the pseudocode in next class.